Hello and welcome to episode number 11 of this list by Kenshi here at the Hanniballshow. So last episode we kind of recruited a couple of prisoners. Kind of feels like it is a little bit of a cheaty way, but I also think we had a couple of prisoners left in our cages here. But for some reason, what is this? Oh, it's just a backpack. But yeah, for some reason I think they disappeared. I did import the game. We did have a tiny little update, some fixes to the game. So we are now rocking. Oh wait! Is this the prisoners? I actually think it is. How did they? No, it can't be, because they have weapons and all, right? Yeah, but for some reason we cannot click on them. Alright, we also have people fighting here. Friendly fire, it looks like. So, yeah, that's right. Sonia, she got shot by friendly fire, that's right, yesterday. So she got placed back up, but let's see here. Where is the wall crew here? Who was it that got shot? Daniela, could you, you know, fix that little bleed? That would have been very nice. Let's just make sure we haven't had anybody else getting shot in the back. There we go. Good. So, so yeah, we kind of have another one of these light turrets here. We could get. I'm fairly certain we wanted, and we have another one here. So if we take damage, you're gonna go here. Nate, we're just gonna redo this. You're gonna go down here. Selena. You're gonna go here. And then we'll just move everybody up one. Aaron, you're there. You are here. And Rylan. Let's see, let's move you up here. We have the dogs here, but for some reason I'm not able to make a selection tool here. Give me 1 second here. Alright, just me to have been working a little bit on the key bindings, because I kind of thought I would show you something a little bit interesting. So if we, well, for you I guess it will be Shift F12, but for me it's now going to be Shift F9. And we're going to get up the game editor. So what we can do with this is kind of interesting. If you have seen me play Planet Coaster, it is kind of similar to that, the way we could place items. So what we're going to do, we're going to try and straighten up this wall section here and make it look a little bit better. So if we did something like that, and then we'll jump over to the next wall bit. We're just gonna straighten them out like so, and then we're gonna find a decent height. This is perhaps a little bit cheaty, but you know, it's just the way the game is. I guess if you can't make it right the first time with the proper gaming tools, well, we're gonna use the kind of unorthodox ways. Let's see, this is also not quite right. There it goes. And you as well. I kind of have like, yeah, I've been playing a lot of Planet Coaster in my life, and I kind of feel like when I see these arrows, I kind of default to what kind of keys I should press. For some reason, this doesn't want to. There we go. We moved up. So we'll do something like that. And we'll bring you down just a little bit. Already, this seems so much better, right? So, I'll straighten you out. And drag you, excuse me, drag you up to about here. I mean, it's not perfectly straight yet, but it is definitely better than it was, I would say. Let's also move this out a little bit. But yeah, I kind of would consider this being a little bit cheaty. Let's bring that out a little bit like so. But yeah, you could basically do this with everything. You can also spawn in stuff, which I kind of don't like. But I mean, it is a I almost said a free game, but it is an open-ended game. You can kind of do what you want. It's a sandbox game, so we're gonna do this. This is just to make my head not go completely insane, looking at this broken wall. And yeah, I hope this is gonna be a little bit easier to look at than something like this. It kind of seems like the walls are kind of just, you know, squashed together like nobody's business. This one we could probably also, you know what? We'll say it's good. So we'll have we have the correct wall segment. Oh, it's so nice when we have larger wall segments. We also got to make sure that we don't have floaty bits like we have down here. Oh man, this is so much better. This probably have to be a little bit of a shorter wall. It's a little bit hard to kind of click on the arrows. That is something that alright, why are we not able to click on that wall segment? There we go. Like so, and we could also rotate that a little bit. Hopefully. Let's see here. If we rotate that like so, and then we'll just move you out a little bit. Like so. I kind of already feel like this looks so much better. I also do think you can copy these. But we're not going to do that. I kind of would like to let's see here. Position, and we'll kind of rotate you a little bit further like so. And then we'll bring you into the fold again and back up to about here. Still not perfect, but it is definitely better than what we initially had. I do think we can also do the same with this. I think this one we could just drag straight up. Actually, that was a no-go. But you, we could try and drag up a little bit. No. I actually do wonder if we could just delete these sections here. Like so. And this one here, we could... Let's see here. We could probably bring it out like that. Let's see, we don't have any of those. We do have a little bit, so we'll bring him down just a little bit. So something like that. It's kind of tricky to see. I wish the camera wasn't following the map so much, but there we go. So let's also do the same with these wall segments here. Bring them down to about the same height, like so. And that also goes for this one here. Sorry. I think that was... no. Wow, this was a little bit more trickier than I would have imagined. So if we did that, to get to select that little corner piece here. There we go. So we'll bring it to be a little bit underneath here, I think. We also need to bring this one in a tiny little bit. Like so. Now it kind of looks like a functioning wall, and I do think I don't know if we will just exit. We also have, oh gosh, we forgot the ramp. The ramp seems to be a little bit awkward, so we'll go and press Shift F9 again, and we'll try and straighten up the ramp here. I don't know if that is a thing. It is. So I'll use the local location and we'll try and straighten that out. Let's see here. It is a little bit tricky to work with that. And then we'll go orientation and bring you down to about here. Definitely seems like it is connected. Let's bring it in a little bit closer, like so. Alright, that seems to be good. Alright, we are gonna press exit. And we're gonna get... let's open the gates. We probably would like to have this gate open. As much as possible. Let's see, how did Sonia... yeah, she's still down. I was kind of thinking maybe... oh, Hein. Hein, my friend. Would you like and go and check the walls? So yeah, he can go up here now. Good, good, good. Excellent. I'm now also kind of curious if we could tear down one of the wall segments here and kind of make this be like, what should we call it? Like a little pathing? I wonder if that is possible. Should we try? Yeah, let's try it. Let's try it. So Shift F9 or Shift F12 for your part. We'll just raise you up and down. This we probably need. Wait. This is kind of the piece we don't need. What we could have done, we could just have rotated it. That could be an interesting idea. Let's see here, position. And then we're gonna go in here and just rotate the wall. Actually, I wonder if we could just remove that wall segment altogether, actually. And use this. Like so. We'll bring that a little bit out like that. Probably would like to reposition this completely. Oh my gosh, somebody's recording like a professional. We probably should also pause the game, just in case we have any issues. Let's see here. Alright, so we'll bring you down to to here. This is kind of like a very awful jigsaw puzzle. But I mean, it still looks viable, doesn't it? I wonder if we could just copy it. No. There probably is a way to do it, but I'm not very... I kind of just found out about this tool, and I haven't kind of been playing with it too much. I probably should, though, because this seems to be a fairly useful tool, especially for us who are struggling a little bit with, you know, the OCD. So let's get in like so. Bring it back down. This is kind of tedious, but this is kind of like playing an episode of Planet Coaster. Although we haven't actually made any videos on Planet Coaster ever. I think we have just streamed that game, which is actually a fantastic game if you kind of feel like you are in the creative mood. Let's see here, that is that one. Kind of feel we could still move you out quite a bit. All right, let's bring this one. That is probably also a bit we need to rotate a little bit. It's a little bit tricky, but I do think it's going to be worth it in time. So if we did something like that, you know what? I kind of feel like we should just rotate this completely. I'm the master on this, but this is the wrong wall segment. Let's see if we can... Is this the right one? Yes, this is the right one. So I think we'll do something like that, and then bring you in a little bit like this. Alright, it's still not perfect, but if we bring down this wall segment here a little bit, then I do think perhaps we might be able to have an opening here. Let's see here. Layout defense. What? Excuse me. There we go. And there we go. If we are very lucky now, we are able to... Let's see how this should... they should be able to cross over here. I mean, it's not perfect, but it is something, right? Let's see if we can also... rotate this just a tiny itsy bitsy just to fix the glip in the wall. I don't know how forgiving it is when it comes to movement path and so on. Let's try and see if we can move you up just a tad bit like so. I think that is good. Let's exit here. Alright, so Selena, my friend, can you move out here? She still can't move through here. She can go out here. But what if we do Control Shift F11? Maybe that would help it. No, it doesn't seem to be doing that. Oh well, oh well. We can't be correct all the time, unless perhaps we build another wall segment. And I also think you can, let's see, Shift F9. You can also go into buildings, and we can go down to, for example, this could also be actually a little bit interesting. We could now, I think, let's see here. This is just going to be a test building. Ancient Citadel. So you can kind of spawn in stuff, but we would like to have the lookout tower. There's so many. Or watchtower. And can we still just put it the way we want it to be? Let's see here. Probably would like to rotate this a little bit. No, but this is definitely a more forgiving way of placing buildings when it comes to terrain. I do wonder if we now, for example, let's see here, if we rotate this, can we use the move it tool? Alright. That was a terrible idea. I don't know what just happened, but all my folks disappeared from the wall. Yeah, so this could definitely mess up your save if you're not careful. Let's you know what? Let's load the game because we haven't done anything useful. We could probably also I could probably redo the wall segments off camera. So be right back. All right. So I fixed the wall back to kind of what it was. I didn't do anything with this little wall piece here, although when I see we probably should do something with this wall piece here. So let's just jump back into this menu here. Let's see if we can target the correct wall. We'll just bring you up and down. Yeah, that's the correct one. And we'll just turn you around a little bit. I actually think we could just delete you. Right. Oh, and there was also this little crack in the wall that we could fix. So, so let's do that. Just a tiny little fix it. I mean, I kind of feel like the larger the pieces are, the harder it will get them all to fit together. But that's just the way it is, right? This probably have to be a little bit on an angle. Like so. I kind of feel we're just back to the original position, but let's just try and squeeze it in a little bit here, and it looks good, I think. So let's exit out of this, and we'll just save. I kind of made a oopsie daisy. I kind of made a new save for this because I don't know how it will be after the thing. But let's try and build something with this tool. We're not going to keep it. We're going to go back to the other save. So if we do Shift F9, fix stuff. Okay. So we have fixed watchtower, barracks, 8 buildings, snapped buildings. All right. So town placement building. If we that's not it. That's just we could, for example, say that the Holy Nation had a city here, for example. So you can make your own cities and such. Nav mesh tool. Man, there's so much stuff that can we. Let's not. Buildings. That is kind of what we want. And we wanted buildings and a watchtower. It's kind of weird, we cannot. So we'll just place that there. Or maybe we'll have to move. Or let's see here, is it because we're in the town placement? No, so there you can see that is my center, my city center, and it kind of gives me all this section here within the white line here is Brewing Heights. So yeah, we could actually have expanded a little bit if we wanted to be within the border. But I was fairly certain we could, let's see, we could put down items, I think. That's not an item, luxury item. Luxury weapon. I'm fairly certain I have built buildings with this. Let's do a longhouse, or so we'll place that one there. And we'll just exit. Nothing happened. Alright, I wonder, I still am curious how this is done. Buildings. Watchtower. Warehouse roof. Watchtower. Oh, we probably need to confirm it. There we go. Now we cannot move it. This. Oh yeah, that, yeah, we could. We can move it like this. So the only problem is that we kind of also need to move the door with it. Show interior. So we could go and do that, but But yeah, it looks like we have to remove the door as well. So now we could, for example, place a watchtower here, for example. And let's turn it around a little bit like so. If that is kind of what we wanted. Let's see here. Like so. And we probably need to find the entrance, which is here. We'll bring the tower a little bit in like so. And then we also need the door to be coming with us. Now that is something I don't know how to do. I don't understand why the road is not moving with us. Exterior, is there a door in here? Not quite sure. Is it an interior? Well, if we close that one, and yeah, it seems like the door doesn't want to follow for some reason. I'm not quite sure how we could fix that. But if you have any idea, let's see here. Items. Door. Nope. Nav mesh, perhaps. I don't think that has anything to do with it. But yeah, if we kinda... Because now we just have Watchtower here in the Brewing Heights, right? And if we exit the mode, you see the door is still lingering here, which is a little bit annoying. But yeah, this is definitely something we could play around with a little bit, but I don't think we're going to do that, because I kind of feel it is a little bit cheaty, but at least you know there is an option to do that. So let's go back to this and see what we actually get. If the wall actually is still there. It seems like it is. It's loading in. Good. Excellent. Usually it takes this long to load in the game, but it is what it is. But yeah, at least we have straightened out this wall a little bit. So there is that. So let's go back to I think we had some attackers at the gate. Yeah, we did have some attackers, didn't we? So these are dust bandits. This should be fairly well taken care of. They are not attacking, which is a little bit worrisome. Let's see, Aaron is doing fine. He's getting food in his belly. You know what? Should we just let him in? Let the animals have them. Ooh. That was probably not a good idea. We should also maybe make another squad for animals. We'll make this an animal squad. Animals. And we'll put Toad and Peach in here. And let's see if there is anything else we could do. Let's see, Bonnie. There we go. Let's just make sure that they are all alive. Peach is dying. Let's open the door. And let's fix what we have. Twitch is already... Oh man, look at this mess here. Let's see, she is being healed. That's good. Let's close this gate here. Just so... Oh, just in a nick of time. We had another bunch of bandits coming in here. They're also... Yeah, you better run away. I don't understand why they're not attacking. But at least we dealt with them. I wonder if Peach is ever going to wake up. Yeah, she is unconscious, but... Oh, man, the animal, look how much food they eat. We had this fully stored, didn't we? I still think we have some people here with foul meat in their inventory. At least I would have thought so. The workforce, I guess. Let's see, Jacko, no. We probably also have to... Yeah, there we go. Kibo had a little bit of rotten meat. Could you go here? And trade with, I don't know. We don't want to trade with Peach. We kind of would like to just open that inventory and put some of the rotten meat in here. We also had a little bit of a leather thing. We could have placed, I think, in this barrel. Did she actually? Yeah, she's a little bit quicker than I would have anticipated. That is animal skin. There we go. So now, what was it? Heap or ethyl? I think it was. Could go back to making leather. Let's see, what do you have in your inventory? EDC, why do you have building materials? Can we go and drop that off somewhere? Because you're not going to be able to have enough inventory space for stones. I think, yeah, stone processor. Oh, he probably has made... Yeah, that's probably what has happened. Alright. Fair enough. Let's see. Tanya, do you have anything interesting? No, we probably just want to quickly go over these characters. See if they have anything of interest. Kind of feel like you, my friend, you should definitely go and deliver some of the books and some of the stuff here in this tower here. Because we do have a first aid storage box, or two, I think. Which we could put away some of this stuff here in. Let's see here. And I do think they stack in here, which is good. We'll keep two of them. Yeah, and then we'll put the rest of the books in the research facility, which is down here. Let's see if we can manage his way over here. Hannibal, could you please just do as I tell you? So we'll drop all the books in here. And you can keep your little chainmail sheets and whatnot. Unky, let's see what you have in your inventory. I kind of feel like this might be boring to watch, but it is kind of part of the game, isn't it? Inventory management. Oh yeah, we made that cool hat. Oh man. Who do we want to give that to? Ethel. Let me see how it looks. I mean, it is not a very good armored hat. 1% blunt resistance compared to 10%. 8% cut resistance compared to 22. But it does give dust and acid resistance. Let's see how it looks. Could we... I mean, if this isn't cool, I don't know what is cool. Oh my gosh. Alright, we'll have to put this in the maybe pile. Let's see, have you made any more of these? No, it doesn't seem like he has. But definitely cool. Definitely cool. Yeah, I think we have gone through all the inventory stuff right now, I think. And I kind of also would like to make sure that we are actually getting armor smithing proficiency. 28. Yeah, we definitely are getting some experience with armor crafting, which is just the way we want it. There's also something here. Let's open this door. Failed, failed, failed. What, are you not getting Well, they're failing a lot, but you know what? We probably have plenty of food. I definitely would hope so. Oh man, we could also have wall this off with a building. Oh man, my creative mind is just racing along here now. But yeah, the only problem, again, is the door that kind of doesn't follow the building, which is fairly annoying. Oh, we have a bandit raid coming towards our town. Interesting. I'm not quite sure if it's going to be interesting or not, but because I kind of feel like the turret folks has this covered. Did I see a person down here? No, but we do have some flies. And where is Bonnie? There she is. There she is. Alright. Was there anything else here? There was one thing that I kind of wanted to do here. But what was that? Well, let's make sure that these... I think we have gone through all of these inventories. Except for these. Sonia, you have a little bit of iron in your inventory, and I do think I know exactly what we're going to do with those, because we needed iron to research something, didn't we? Yeah, now I remember. We were supposed to do some research. Alright, the wall crew is... why are you so slow? Like so, there we go. Now we should be able to research something. We could make steel buildings and platforms and more. I think we're going to go for the platforms. I kind of think that could be an interesting thing. We still need 5 more iron. We could also upgrade our battery capacity. Let's just make sure there is not anything else here we would like to do. I think perhaps small generators. I do think battery power might be the way to go. And let's see what happened down at the gate. I think we should be safe. Well, one thing we never did was to move these over, right? Blend damage is here. Nat is there. We'll move your job over to this turret here. Selena. You're gonna take that turret. Arialina. You're gonna take that turret. Daniela. You're gonna take that turret. Rylan. Where is the people? I think it was this turret. Let's see here. It looks like Arialina is having some issues. There we go. There was just a corpse somewhere, perhaps within the wall, but there is nothing we can do with that. We'll make ourselves our own little terracotta army. But yeah, we have been looking on the game tool a little bit, or the game management tool. I can't quite recall what it's called, but it's definitely something we could play with. I'm gonna do a little bit more research between the episodes, and oh, we have another day of prayer. Oh, those pesky prayers. Oh. And we also have some dead dust bandits. Well, I do think that is going to be it for this episode. I really hope you like it, if you did. And if you want to see more of me messing around with the game management tool, make sure to leave a comment what you think about it. Did you know about it? And, well, have you ever used it? Do you have any tips or advice for me if we're going to use it? But yeah, I think that is going to be it for this episode. Again, thank you guys for watching. And if you haven't already, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. But most of all, don't forget to keep smiling.